Hey guys, so in this video I'll be convincing you that Yau is better than Redux, and this is required mostly because if you can embrace why Yau is better than Redux, you can really appreciate it and you can get really good at it. So without further ado, I'm just gonna give a brief overview of both methods. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first method I'll use is reduction. Reduction involves solving all 6 centers. Once you've done that, you have to solve all of the edges basically. It's just, reducing to a 3x3 slowly. So once you're done with that, you just solve 3x3 stage. Really nothing much to it. Now, on the other hand, you have Yau, which has maybe slightly more complicated steps, but it's really good. So you just choose your cross color, and you need to solve your cross color and its opposite color centers first. So you solve your first 2 centers, and then you solve 3 cross edges on your cross color. For me it's white, so I will go ahead and find 3 cross edges. Like I see this one, and I see this one, then I see this one. So that's 3. And then right after that you you hold this empty slot here and you solve the remaining centers. So let me just finish that. Once you're done with that, you pair your last cross edge, which happens to be paired here, so you just insert that. Then you do last 8 edges, which is a very nice method where it's called 3-2-3 to pair these. You slice one way and you insert edges in places such that once you slice back, everything should be those 3 should be solved. And then the 4th one, you go ahead and you do that. And then that's 2, and then this is the last 3 where you have yellow, blue, insert, and then it's just a 3x3. So now that we've had an overview of both methods and we know how they work, let me go over the advantages of using Yau. The first advantage is your cross colors. So you are forced to solve only your first 2 centers as your cross colors, and I know a lot of people might think of this as a disadvantage, but in fact it narrows down your how much you have to look at in inspection. And I will be covering inspection in the next video, like how to use inspection wisely. So for me, cross color being fixed is actually an advantage. And advantage number 2 is your cross is already solved. So once you finish your Yau reduction, so to speak, reducing it with the Yau method, your cross is already solved. So that gives you an amazing advantage to just go right ahead into your F12 pairs, solving F12, and I will be covering that too in a later video. And the last and final thing that I would like to point out is the 3-2-3 method. So I'll just set that up. So the 3-2-3 method is once you're done with your 4 cross edges and all your centers. And the reason I really like this method is the way it's done. So you slice one way. When you slice one way, all you have to do is insert 3 pieces with 3 insertions. And when you slice back, 3 edges are solved. And that is so efficient because now you have the next one, insert, solved. And then you have just these 3 left. So the reason I like this is because it's just insertions and slices. These are very fast, very, very fast. So the brilliance of the Yau method actually is very centered on this 3-2-3 edge pairing. And I really believe that if you can get this step to work out for you, you're gonna enjoy your solves, and 4x4 is gonna be like so much more of a breeze. So that's what I would have to say about the advantages of Yau. Moving to the disadvantages, I only see one major disadvantage, which is so let me just set that one up too. Right, so the only disadvantage that might be possible here is you need to preserve these 3 cross edges in Yau while solving your 4 centers. And initially it might feel like a huge burden because it is kind of awkward to continuously have to keep this slot here when you're doing any kind of U moves. But trust me, once you get a hang of this, it actually is no effort. It's simply no effort because everything just comes into your muscles, and then you don't even feel like you're doing anything anymore. And it becomes effortless, which is actually one great thing about the Yau method. It's really just effortless. So I feel like this is a disadvantage. It it's pretty much outweighed by all the advantages, because it's a very minor disadvantage that can easily be overcome by significant amounts of practice, which differ from person to person. So yeah, this is about Yau versus Redux, and I hope you're convinced that Yau is better. If you're not, don't worry, because we will definitely be going over how to make use of the advantages of Yau, because that is actually one place where people lack a lot. They learn the method, but they don't know where to, implement its good parts and how to make the best use of those good parts. So I will be covering that in this, let's just say, series of episodes. So yeah, just stay tuned, and the next video will be about how to manage your inspection. Thanks for watching.